Good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about fall safety and some tips and tricks that you can use when you're going out into the lawn this fall. In the next part of the video we're going to be talking about raking, but before we get into raking, let's talk about three basic principles that we're going to use to apply to raking and pretty much the rest of the video. So the first point we're going to make is having an upright posture. So that's the same thing when you're sitting down, standing up, you still want to be upright, shoulders back the whole entire time. Point number two, we're going to be having a split stance. So a split stance is where one foot is in front of the other and you have a slight bend of your knees. Point number three is you want to stay in that power zone or that powerhouse. So you don't want to overextend as we do these jobs. In the first part of using this rake here, you can see that I have a split stance, that I'm remaining upright, and that I'm not overextending. Right here you can see that I start to overextend. I still kind of have a split stance, but then I bring my other foot back up with it and I reach out too far. So again, back to that split stance, staying in that power zone, most safe, most effective. Up next we have an ergonomic fan rake. As you can see here, the handle is shaped a little bit different. It has like a semicircle on it, and this right here makes it nearly impossible to get out of those three principles. So again, it makes it hard not to stand up straight. It makes it hard to reach out of your power zone, and it makes it hard to get out of that split stance. It's a great rake. I think everyone should have it, and it makes raking super easy. Using this rake, it is really difficult to do it wrong, but I'm going to show you how to do it wrong here. As you can see, I'm losing my upright posture. I'm overextending. I'm losing that split stance, and this rake makes it very hard to do it the wrong way, which makes the rake such a great tool, and that's why I think everyone should have it. Again, here I am doing it the right way. Next up is my favorite tool. So it's a bench, it's a knee support, it helps you get up, it is the best thing I've used outside. So as you can see here, you just move it around to wherever you need, and then you can push yourself up. Say you want support for your knees because your knees have been hurting. You can use the pad to support your knees, and then you can push yourself back up. Next up, we're going to be talking about the fall hazard, so no pun intended, a literal fall hazard when walking on leaves and how we can prevent falling in fall. Before we watch the video, let's talk about some principles. So the first principle, slow down, it's not a race. Second principle, take short strides. Third principle, keep your center of gravity over your base of support. So if you haven't seen the Cog over Boz video, you may want to watch that one as well too. Fourth principle, walk like a penguin. Everyone's seen a penguin. Penguins walk, they walk on ice all day. If we walk like a penguin, I think we'll be very safe. Up first, we have the wide base penguin walk. It's effective. I like it. It is safe and allows you to get up the hill without falling. Up second, we're going to have a narrower base penguin walk, and you have to see here, I'm going to use my arms more to get that wider base of support. So still safe, still effective. You want to make sure that you get your feet flat on the ground so that you can get the most traction. When we are going down a hill, we want to use that same principles that we used when we were going up the hill. In the next clip, you're going to see what happens when I forget these principles and I try to take things a little too fast. I take one wrong step right here, and boom, next thing you know, I'm falling down the hill. All in all, y'all, I cannot stress how important safety is at home and in the workplace. Safety not only protects yourself, but it protects the people that are around you, which is very important. I think if you use the principles that are outlined in this video, you will keep a safe, healthy work life. As always, if you have any questions, reach out to any of your Biokinetics employees. They would love to help you. Also, don't forget to have a happy and a safe fall, y'all.